Good morning from the Protos newsroom. The date today is Monday the 25th of January, and you're listening to the Protos Daily. These are the main headlines this morning. US-based exchange Coinbase is planning a private sale of stock ahead of its upcoming initial public offering. Crypto's impact on the mainstream economy is among the topics for discussion at this week's Davos agenda, and the UK's lack of suitable laws to prevent companies from paying Bitcoin ransoms to hackers is helping to fund organised crime. At the present time, Bitcoin is trading at $34,000, up 3% for the day, and almost 6% for the past week. The Theta token has been the best top 20 performer for the day, up over 6%. US-based crypto exchange Coinbase is reportedly planning a private sale of stock ahead of its upcoming IPO announced in December. The sale is due to take place starting today via the Nasdaq private market, and according to information from the block, current Coinbase shareholders have already been notified on how to take part. Coinbase recently revealed that its user numbers have been growing exponentially since Q4 last year, and the exchange currently holds around $40 billion in digital assets, with most of these representing Bitcoin and Ether. Although the exchange's exact valuation remains a mystery, multiple news outlets and analysts have estimated the number to be somewhere between $70 and $30 billion. Following the company's announcement, other prominent crypto players such as eToro have decided to follow suit and are preparing for IPOs of their own. Cryptocurrencies and their impact on the mainstream economy is among the topics for discussion at this year's World Economic Forum Davos agenda, due to take place this week. The sessions, called Resetting Digital Currencies, will be held on Monday and Thursday and will feature a number of high-profile public speakers, including Governor of the Bank of England Andrew Bailey and Xu Min, chairman of the Beijing-based National Institute of Financial Research. The summit will look in detail at the policies, practices, and partnerships that are needed to make the most of opportunities posed by the rise of digital currencies, as global events like the COVID-19 pandemic accelerate the long-term shift from cash. Sessions are expected to touch on a variety of subjects, including blockchain tech and how it can help drive sustainable digital finance, smart contract capability, and of course, the rise of Bitcoin. The Davos agenda takes place every year over 5 days and features some of the world's leading figures in finance, tech, and government. And while this year won't be the first time that crypto has been discussed, this time it will be slightly different, as some of the world's foremost financial institutions have in recent months made the decision to invest heavily in digital currencies. The UK's lack of suitable laws to prevent companies from paying out ransoms, often in Bitcoin, to hackers, is helping to fund organised crime, according to the country's top cybersecurity official. Kieran Martin, who led the National Cybersecurity Centre until August of last year, says that the problem is getting worse as more and more companies are forced to pay cybercriminals to retrieve or access hacked databases before claiming back their losses via their insurance. And this type of crime can be extremely lucrative, with one group, known as Wizard Spider, estimated to have made $150 million from so-called ransomware attacks, according to a recent study of Bitcoin transactions. As it stands, Britain's extortion laws prohibit the payment of ransom money to terrorists. However, the perpetrators of these kinds of attacks are not usually classed as terror groups, meaning that there's technically not a lot to prevent a ransom being paid or an insurance claim being made. Last year, foreign exchange services provider Travelex paid $2.3 million to regain control after hackers attacked its networks, and smartwatch maker Garmin also reportedly paid to recover valuable stolen files. Data from blockchain analytics firm Coinmetrics has shown that the number of Tether transactions on the Tron network have seen a significant rise in recent days, so much so that Tron's network has been processing more Tether transactions on a daily basis since the beginning of the year. Tether, which is by far the largest stablecoin issuer with a market cap of almost $25 billion, currently operates on multiple blockchains, allowing the users the option to trade within the preferred ecosystem. Although Ethereum's network holds more Tether than Tron, users have been looking to Tron to complete their Tether transfers due to the increased fees on the Ethereum network. Ether has been ripping in recent weeks, bringing back memories of 2018, when fees hit record levels leading to significant network congestion. This issue has led to developers from around the world launching Phase 0 of Ethereum's long-awaited switch from Proof of Work to Proof of Stake, or Ethereum 2.0. Those of you who have been in the space for quite a few years now will remember the fierce competition between the Ethereum and Tron networks, which saw Vitalik Buterin and Justin Sun clash on Twitter multiple times. This feud seemed to be a thing of the past, as Tron has been steadily dropping stops with other projects, overtaking its market capitalization. Currently, Tron is at number 20 with a market cap of $2.2 billion, just ahead of VeChain with $2 billion. US TV personality Jim Cramer has advised the winners of last week's massive Powerball lottery jackpot to put at least 5% of their $731 million windfall into Bitcoin. Cramer hosts the show Mad Money, which sees him share his knowledge of all things investment related. Addressing the mystery winners following the draw on Wednesday night, Cramer pointed out that, along with real estate, art and precious metals, Bitcoin is one of the relatively few assets that can withstand hyperinflation. However, he also stressed that the new millionaires shouldn't rush into Bitcoin due to its volatility, and wisely pointed out, once you win the Powerball jackpot, you never need to take another financial risk again. However, given Bitcoin's recent trajectory, that 5%, which comes to around $36.5 million, could be the start of a very healthy stack. Thank you for listening. To stay up to date with the latest from the world of crypto, make sure you subscribe to the Protos Daily on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all other major podcast providers.